It's only January, but the air here has gotten much milder in the last week. When the sun is fully ablaze, you barely need a sweater to keep you warm. A high contrast to southern Ontario, where I'm from, where the temperatures are most ideal for winter wonderlands and big powder waves on a snowboard. To be honest, I miss that here. As nice as it might be not to drive in icy weather, there isn't much to do when the air is frigid and the ground follows suit. I'm sure the temperature will be like peak summers in Canada by the end of February. Originally, I was going to talk about rest and complacency, as I feel like I have been very complacent with my situation. It's so easy to feel beaten down and helpless with a chronic condition. In my last video, I told you all about my feelings of losing my independence and my uncertainty of ever having it back the way I once did. Many people don't know the old me. She was very strong, physically and mentally. She was dynamic and spontaneous, and honestly, I miss her. She has been put behind a great wall that she can barely fathom or comprehend, but I know she can overcome it. You see, it's the how that I've been struggling with. I don't want to seem lazy or weak. My whole life, I had to prove that I'm just as strong as the boys, that showing emotion is actually a strength and not weakness, something that can help me through. I did so many sports you would find it pathological, but really, I'm just a competitive beast. With a chronic condition, most of my days are spent resting my entire body, sometimes on the couch, sometimes a fully bedridden day is necessary. Regardless, I just miss the days when I could just say, I'm off to bike ride to nowhere, or I feel like lifting a good 100 pounds today, or even, I'm going to dance for 3 hours, but I really don't know when I'm going to be back. I know that rest is important, but I don't want to get it confused with being productive throughout my day. There's so much I want to share with you all, with all the activities I have dedicated myself to practicing, even just things I do to relax, like singing and playing guitar. It's not a highly dynamic activity, but sitting or having the guitar strapped to me can become difficult after 5 songs.
Si vous ne connaissez pas une plateforme qui s'appelle The Product, je pense que tu dois connaître.
I guess you could say that I'm trying to find the balance between rest and activity. I think we can get caught up in the mindset that our days have to be filled with production of things with phenomenal end results. As much as creating is essential to our well-being, isn't rest where it all begins? Taking time out of our day to care for our bodies, what I call spa Sundays. It's not really going to the spa, by the way, but it is a day I choose to take it slower and care for my spirit as well. Or for our minds, learning new things, reading and discovering new mushrooms in the forest, and for our relationships with others, spending time watching our favorite shows together or playing card games. I don't want to forget the day-to-day little things that count. Because according to every elder I've ever met in my life, these are the things that matter most, the things we remember. If complacency is something that you are struggling with, or have struggled with, what are some ways you've overcome it? Do you ever find yourself feeling without motivation? How or where do you find motivation in order to get on with your day? Wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. Wanna know, wanna know, wanna go, wanna go. Take me to your river. This turned out to be a little bit better than I thought it would. I mean, it's probably the most colorful thing I've ever made, and there is zero plans whatsoever for this painting, but I don't know. I kind of like how she turned out. It's like she's dancing on earth and water at the same time, so I'm alright with that. Yep. Next week, I'm going to be doing 2 other ones. One of them is a bookmark, actually, if you can see that. And the other will be a postcard, a little me. That'll be for next week, though, so we'll see how that turns out. This week, I actually wanted to read a poem for you. Usually, I read my poetry on TikTok, and as well as posting some other things about art and my thoughts on creativity. But I wanted to share a poem with you guys this week, if you don't mind listening. I thought heartbreak was over, when the willow watered by wounded tears withered. I still hadn't the lack of humility to admit that I am torn. The elder whose wrinkles deepened with time, whose mind faded from this world, told me a once recited proverb. Once you love someone, they stay in your heart forever. Forever? No, this can't be. Yes, you made my youth so exciting, I wasn't without hope to see your eyes smile and your smile glow. I knew your troubles, but I couldn't let pain hold me. I never showed it, I never let you in, and I never looked back. When it was all over, my life doubled in size. I recognized love for what it is. It's forever and always. Yours truly. That's what the poem looks like. Typed with my typewriter over there. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for listening. And I'm wishing you wonder and room to be yourself from this side of the world. Adios.